Rufus Bousquet is back and the cabinet reshuffle is imminent. Prime Minister Stephenson King says those were two of the main decisions taken following a marathon meeting that began Saturday evening and ended just after midnight. King has confirmed that the twice-fired Rufus Bousquet, one of his most vocal critics, will be reinstated. Last week, the former Foreign Affairs Minister swore he would never again work in a Stephenson King-run government. Now King says there is room for Bousquet in his cabinet. Bousquet's new ministry is expected to be announced this week.
We have been able to agree to the reinstatement of Mr. Bousquet, and sometime later this week, once I'm complete with my configuration, I will be able to indicate to the nation Mr. Bousquet's role in the administration.
Reports suggest the Choiseul MP supported ending the impasse. Bousquet says it was a question of looking at the big picture. He says he will return to cabinet and to a ministry determined by the Prime Minister.
We didn't discuss ministries.
But you'll be coming back.
But I expect to be back in the cabinet. I do expect to be back, but I don't think it would be appropriate at this time for me to be in any way presumptuous about what ministry it would be. But I think we've made progress in that particular area.
St. Lucia will have a new cabinet by this time next week. This follows the resignation of Osbert Dovey as Economic Planning Minister and the expected reinstatement of Bousquet into cabinet. King says the number of ministries may be reduced.
It is going to be a reshuffle and to a certain extent a realignment of portfolios, so reshuffle and realignment of portfolios. Maybe some reduction in the number of ministries, maybe, I'm not too sure yet. But in such situations, one has to be very cautious. One, to attempt to engage ministers as much as possible, in fact, engage the resources available to you, at the same time to ensure that there are no major additional burdens on the debt of the state.
The Prime Minister says the impasse among elected members put the government's work program on hold for 3 weeks. King describes the situation as unfortunate, but says those members are now recommitted to the government and the country. The composition of the new cabinet is expected within a week. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.